Be me. Quiet office drone. Only thing louder than my thoughts is the office coffee machine. Machine sounds like a dying spaceship every morning. Ironic, because the two people who use it most are the quietest. Me and her. Don't know her name at first. Just know she shows up every day at exactly 8:17. Hair still slightly damp like she ran through a rain cloud. Holding her badge. Stands 2 steps away from everyone else. Eyes down. Waiting for the machine. Today, the machine is broken. Flashes a cheerful error message. She stares at the machine in silence. I stare at the machine in silence. We share that very specific eye contact. The kind you only share when both of you are thinking, of course. She exhales, small and controlled. It hates me. My face when she has a voice. My face when it's quiet but sharp. My face when I'm suddenly paying attention like an idiot. I blink. It hates all of us, I say. Her eyes lift to my face. Do you know how to fix it? I'm not cool enough to lie. No, I admit. She nods like she already knew I was useless. Respect. I press a random button anyway, because men will literally poke machinery instead of admitting defeat. Machine makes a horrible sound, coughs out half a cup of coffee. We both watch the sad stream drip into the cup, like a tiny tragedy performance. She whispers, deadpan, "It's bleeding." I snort before I can stop myself. Her lips twitch. She reaches for the cup, hesitates, looks at me. You want it? I look at the cup. No. She nods seriously. Same. 2 adults united by mutual distrust of office coffee. Beautiful. Then she pulls out a tea bag from her pocket, like she planned for this. I raise an eyebrow. You carry tea? She shrugs, still quiet. I carry emergency items. Actually smart. That's smart, I say. She pauses, and then, like it slips out on accident, You're Anon, right? I freeze. Heart does that dumb little hop. You know my name? She nods, staring at the floor. Your email signature. Oh, right. I'm an idiot. I clear my throat. And you are? She hesitates. Mira. Mira, I repeat. She glances up again. Machine beeps angrily. Mira looks at it. Then she says, very softly, Thanks for standing here with me. I blink. Because why is that hitting harder than it should? No problem, I say. We survived. She nods once like we completed a mission objective. Mission complete. Coffee machine boss fight. Failed. She starts walking away. 2 steps later, she turns back. If the machine breaks again tomorrow, she says, we're switching to tea. My face when she said we. My face when my brain short circuits. My face when I suddenly feel grateful the coffee machine didn't work. What is wrong with me? Next day, we actually go to a tea place. Small, quiet. Feels like it was built by and for people who don't enjoy eye contact. Mira orders first. No complicated nonsense, just black tea with honey. I order the same without thinking. Mira glances at me, surprised. You don't like honey, she says. I blink. How do you know that? She looks down at the counter. You said it once. In the break room. Someone offered you honey packets. You said it tasted like friendly syrup. I just stare. She remembered that? My dumb throwaway comment lives in her brain rent-free? Oh, I say. Right. Internally. Ah. We take our tea outside. Cold air, our breath visible, little ghost clouds. She sips, then quietly, "This is nice." I nod. "Yeah." Silence settles between us. Mira's shoulders drop a little. Then she says, soft, "People at work think I'm rude." I look at her. "Because you're quiet?" She nods. "They talk, and I don't know what to add, so I don't. Then they think I'm judging them." I inhale slow, because, yeah, I get that. Mira glances at me quick. "You do?" "Yeah," I say. "People think I'm cold, like I don't care." She asks, too simple, too direct. "And you do?" That feeling when the easiest question is the most dangerous one. I answer honestly because I'm apparently trying to speed run vulnerability. I care too much. I just don't know how to show it without feeling stupid. Mira stares at her tea like it's suddenly the most interesting object on earth. "Same," she whispers. That word, same, loosens something in my chest. We just stand there. Then her phone buzzes. She checks it and frowns. Work email. I already know. "Someone wants the report tonight?" She nods. "Someone wants the report tonight." Of course they do. Of course it's tonight. Mira hesitates. I says, "I can stay, if you want. I know you'll be there late." My face when it isn't pity. My face when it isn't obligation. My face when it's companionship. "Okay," I say. "Only if you want tea at the office. We'll make it survivable." Her lips twitch. "We'll make it survivable," she repeats, like she likes how that sounds. Back at the office, building feels emptier. We work in the same room, not speaking much, just typing, page turning. At some point, she slides a sticky note toward me. It says, "Don't forget to breathe." I look up. She's focused on her screen, pretending she didn't do it. I write on another sticky note and slide it back. "You too." She glances at it. Smallest smile appears. Then back to typing. Like nothing happened. But everything did. Because now we're sticky note people. This is serious. 10:47 p.m. We finally finish. Mira leans back and exhales. "Okay," she says softly. "I'm done being a person now." I snort. She blinks. Then she laughs. My face when my brain goes completely still, like someone hit pause on reality. She stands, grabs her bag, pauses by the door. "Anon?" "Yeah." She looks at me, then away. "Thanks for staying." I stand too. "Thanks for today." She nods once, then says small, "This is weird." "What is?" She hesitates. "Being comfortable with someone." I don't answer right away. Then I say, "Yeah." Her eyes lift to mine, just long enough to feel like a touch. "Good night," she whispers. "Good night," I say. She walks away down the hallway, and I realize something that makes my chest feel too tight. I don't want this to end at work. I want it to follow us outside. into real life, into whatever this is becoming. Monday. My brain betrays me. I start noticing things I used to ignore. How Mira always chooses the seat closest to the wall in meetings. How she grips her pen too tight when someone talks over her. How she relaxes the second the room gets quiet. How she looks at me quick and careful. After lunch, we're both at the printer, waiting. Paper jam. Mira stares at the error message. I step closer. Let me. She nods once and moves aside. Our shoulders brush. Tiny touch. Nothing. Except it isn't nothing. Mira goes completely still. So do I. Printer whirs like it's laughing at us. I reach in to fix the jam, pull the paper free. Mira hands me a folder without looking. Our fingers touch. Not even a full second. It hits like a spark. Mira jerks back like she got burned. She whispers very quietly, "Sorry." I whisper back, also quiet, "For what?" She shakes her head, eyes on the floor. Nothing. I want to tell her it wasn't nothing. Instead, I just take the folder. "You're fine." She nods like she's grateful I didn't make it bigger. Problem is, my body already did. Thanks, biology. Rest of the afternoon is worse, because once you notice something, you can't unnotice it. We pass in the hallway. I'm suddenly too aware of space. We stand at the coffee machine. She laughs once, quietly, like she's trying not to. I have to look away so she won't see my face. 6:30. I find her by the elevators. She looks tired. She sees me and hesitates, like she's deciding whether speaking is worth the energy. Then she does. "Are you leaving now?" "Yeah," I say. "You?" She nods. Elevator doors open. We step inside. Two quiet people trapped in a small box with too much awareness. Elevator moves. Mira stares at the numbers. Then, softly, "I don't like walking to the bus stop when it's dark." I look at her. "I can drive you," I say. Her eyes widen slightly. "You don't have to." "I know," I reply. "I want to." She blinks once, then nods. "Okay." It sounds like a decision she's been thinking about too long already. In the car, Mira holds her bag on her lap like a shield, but her shoulders loosen slowly as we drive. City lights slide past in soft streaks. After a few minutes, she says, almost embarrassed, "Your car is calm." I glance at her. "It's a car." She shakes her head. "No, it feels safe." Something tightens in my chest. "You feel safe?" I ask. She stares out the window. "With you, yeah." Hands tighten on the steering wheel just a little. Keep voice steady. "Good." She twitches a smile. "That sounded like you're proud of yourself." I exhale a quiet laugh. "Maybe I am." She looks at me quick, like she's not used to that tone from me, then looks away, but her mouth is still smiling. We reach her place. I pull up to the curb. Car stops. Air changes immediately, like we both know this is the end of something, or the beginning. Mira doesn't unbuckle right away, stares at her hands, then whispers, "Thanks." "Any time," I say. She nods slowly. "You're different outside work." "So are you," I reply. Her breathing changes, small, but I notice. She turns her head and looks at me fully. Her eyes are softer than I expected, and my brain is like, "Oh no." She says, "I keep thinking about the printer." My throat goes dry. "Yeah?" She swallows. "Our hands." I don't move, just ask quietly, "Did you hate it?" Her eyes widen, then she shakes her head. "No," she whispers. "That's the problem." I reach across the space between us, slow enough she can stop me. My fingers touch the back of her hand. Mira inhales sharply, but she doesn't pull away. Her hand turns slightly. My heartbeat becomes the loudest thing in the universe. Mira whispers, barely audible. "Oh." "Yeah," I say. She laughs once. "I didn't know I could feel like this," she admits. I squeeze her hand softly. "Me neither." She looks at our hands like they're evidence, then looks up at me again. Her gaze drops to my mouth for a split second, then back to my eyes. She whispers, nervous and honest, "What are we doing?" I swallow. "The thing we've been avoiding," I say. She breathes out a shaky laugh. Then, in the smallest voice, "Okay." I lean in and stop just short. "Is this okay?" I ask. She nods once. "Yes." So I close the distance. Not a full kiss. Not yet. Just my forehead against hers. Close enough to feel her breath. Close enough to make the world go quiet. Mira's fingers tighten around mine. She whispers, "Don't be polite forever." I smile against her forehead. "I won't." She exhales. Then she pulls back, unbuckles fast, opens the door. Before she steps out, she looks back. "Good night, Anon." "Good night, Mira." She pauses, then says softly, "Drive safe." "I will," I say. She nods once, then leaves fast like she needs distance to breathe. I watch her walk inside, and for a long moment I don't start the car, because my hand still feels like hers, and my brain keeps repeating one terrifying, wonderful thought. If we kiss for real, we're not going to be able to stop. Tuesday. Walk into office like it's any other day. 8:17 hits. Coffee machine time. She doesn't show. She also doesn't accidentally pass my desk. Brain immediately produces two conclusions. She's thinking about it. She's losing. Realize I'm also thinking about it. Also losing. End of day. Message pops up. "Can you help me with something? After work? Conference room B?" Stare at screen. Type, "On my way." Hands steady. Heart doing parkour. Enter conference room B. It's empty except Mira. She's by the whiteboard, holding a marker. She looks up, freezes like her OS crashed. Then does what Mira always does when overwhelmed. Becomes aggressively polite. "Hi." "Hi." She glances at marker, glances at board, like she forgot why she summoned me. I needed help with the chart." Look at whiteboard. It's blank. Look back at her. Say her name like a verdict. "Mira." Her cheeks go pink instantly, like a status light. Swallows. "Okay," she whispers. "I lied." Just ask softly. "Why?" She looks away, then back. Like eye contact is too honest, but she can't stop trying. "Because if I said I wanted to see you," she whispers, "I would have panicked." Nod once. "That's fair." She exhales, then stares at her hands. "I keep thinking about your hand on mine." Throat goes dry. "Yeah?" Tiny nod. "And I don't know what to do with that, because it felt..." She stops. "It felt like my brain went quiet." Step closer. "So what do you want to do with it?" Her breathing changes. She looks at my face, then my mouth, like her body is snitching. Whispers, "I want to kiss you." The sentence hangs in the air like a prayer. "Okay." She blinks hard. "Okay?" "Yeah, but only if you're sure." She looks annoyed at herself. "I'm never sure about anything," she whispers. but I'm sure about this. Close the last inch. Tell me to stop if you want me to stop. She nods, then whispers like she's angry at her own shaking voice. Don't stop. Kiss her. She makes a soft sound into my mouth, surprised, then kisses back, and it's not timid. It's hungry in the quietest way. Pull apart. She stares at me like I broke physics, flushed, wide-eyed, breathing uneven. Whispers, "Oh." I let out a shaky laugh. Yeah. She blinks rapidly. I didn't know I would like it that much. Swallow. Me neither. She touches her mouth like it's a new body part. Panic rises in her face. We shouldn't... Fails. This is... Fails again. Finally the truth. I want to do it again. Barely smile. Okay. Her eyes widen like I just handed her permission. Whispers, okay. She kisses first this time. Break apart again. Both breathing too hard for two quiet people. She presses her forehead to mine. This is bad. Close eyes. This is good. Tiny laugh from her. Then the most Mira sentence imaginable. We need a plan. Smile against her. A plan for what? Voice small and honest. For us. Because if we keep kissing like this, I think we'll forget how to be normal. Pull back just enough to look at her. Maybe we don't have to be normal. She stares, nods once. Okay. Leave the office together. Quiet, side by side. Chest too full for my ribcage. Realize the real surprise isn't the kissing. It's how long we've been waiting for someone quiet and safe who makes everything inside go bright. Wednesday. She walks past my desk, drops a sticky note without stopping. Open it. After work, my place, tea. Stare at it like it's a threat and an invitation. Fold it, put it in my pocket like it's sacred, because it is. All day we cosplay normal. Professional sentences, meeting nods, zero touching. But every time her gaze flicks to me, my brain replays the way she kissed like she'd been waiting. 6:23. Leave separately on purpose. 6:27. Text. Outside. Reply. I'm going. Her apartment is small, clean, shoes lined up, soft lighting, blanket on couch. She opens the door still in work clothes, hair tucked behind her ear, eyes meet mine, then immediately drop to my mouth. She swallows. Hi, she whispers. Hi. She steps back. I walk in, close the door. She gestures towards kitchen. Pee. Nod like tea is the point. She starts the kettle, hands just slightly shaky. Watch her, say softly, You're nervous. She doesn't turn. Yes, she admits. Stop noticing. I can't, I say. I notice quiet things too. Kettle clicks on. She stares at it, then quietly, I was fine until you walked in. Chest tight. I can leave. We both know I won't. She turns fast. No! Word comes out sharp. Then she exhales, embarrassed. Don't. Step closer, slow. Give her time. She stays, eyes wide. Ask quietly, Can I kiss you? One nod. Yes. Kiss her. The second my mouth touches hers, she makes a small sound. Grabs my shirt like she needs something solid. Kisses back immediately. like her body doesn't want to wait for her brain. Pull back enough to breathe. She's flushed and stunned. "Why is this?" she whispers. "So much." Laugh quietly because my nervous system is out of options. I like it. Her eyes widen. Me too. Then she kisses again, fully initiates. Hands on my chest, posture braver than her voice. We bump into the counter. Kettle starts screaming. She breaks away like she forgot boiling water exists, stares at it, turns it off with one angry motion. "No," she says, breathing hard. "Not now." I smile. She catches it. "Don't look amused." "I'm not amused," I say. "I'm happy." She freezes on that word. Expression flickers. Shy, soft, almost scared of being seen. Then whispers, "Okay." We move to the couch without speaking. She sits close but careful. Then her hand finds mine, laces fingers like she's done it 100 times. She looks at our hands like they're proof. Voice tiny. "This is fast." "It is." She swallows. "Are you going to regret it?" Answer instantly. "No." She blinks, startled by certainty. "How do you know?" Thumb brushes her knuckles. "Because I don't feel anxious with you. I feel clear." Her eyes go glassy for half a second. She looks away, then whispers, "I feel clear too." Then she leans in, kisses slower, less shock, more choice. Hands slide to my shoulders. I wrap my arms around her carefully, like I'm learning her. Her breath catches. She whispers against my mouth, "Be gentle." Nod. Always. We stay like that, kissing, breathing, soft laughing when we bump noses. The kind of closeness that deletes the outside world. She was amazing, even though innocent and inexperienced at the same time. Later, dark, tangled in a blanket that is no longer perfectly folded, her head on my chest, voice sleepy and stunned. "Anon?" "Yeah." "I think," she whispers, "we're not as quiet as we thought." Smile into the dark. "No, we're just selective." Her hand tightens around mine. Then the softest thing in the room. "I'm glad it's you." Realize I am too. Thursday. Walk into office like nothing happened. Same neutral faces, same quiet posture, same professional distance. Except now I know exactly how Mira sounds when she laughs into my shoulder. And she knows exactly how it feels when I kiss her until her thoughts stop. So nothing happened is a lie we serve with straight faces. We're good at lying. Quiet people always are. Copy room. Printer ambiance. Of course we show up at the same time. She stands guard at the paper tray. I step in behind her. Reach past to grab a document. Wrist brushes her arm. She freezes. Breath catches. I freeze too. Printer whirs. We both stare at the printer. She clears throat. "We shouldn't do that here." "Breathe?" I ask quietly. She shoots me a look. "Touch," she corrects, low. Nod. "Okay." She stares half a second longer than okay needs, then looks away fast, ears pink. Afternoon meeting. She sits 2 chairs away. Manager talks. People nod. Someone makes a joke that isn't funny. Mira keeps eyes on notes. but every few minutes her pen pauses, like she's thinking about something else. Nate leans toward her too casually. Hey, Mira, you coming to drinks tomorrow? She blinks. I don't know. Nate smiles. You should. You're always so quiet. We don't know you. Her shoulders tighten. She hates that attention. I don't grandstand. Don't claim anything. Just slide my water bottle toward her. Her eyes flick to it, then to me. Small, grateful look. She takes a sip, whispers without moving her lips. Thank you. I don't respond. Just tap my foot against hers under the table. Barely a touch. She goes still. Then she taps back. One tiny secret in the middle of a boring meeting. Chest warms. Her pen starts moving again. After work. Elevator. By accident. No one else gets in. Doors close. She stares straight ahead. Posture perfect. But her fingers twist her keyring. Gentle. The way she does when she's trying not to panic. I ask softly, You okay? Yes. A lie. Elevator hits lobby. Doors open. And outside, Mrs. Anderson. She steps in, glances at us, smiles. You two look rested. Mira turns pink instantly. Anderson squints playfully. I'm glad you're finally smiling more, Anon. It suits you. Mira's head snaps toward me. She whispers, barely audible. Are you smiling more? Maybe. She stares forward, cheeks warming. Anderson hums like she's listening to romance music. Quiet couples are the most dangerous, Anderson says. Mira chokes. We're not... Delgado waves. It's okay, sweetheart. Mira looks like she wants to evaporate. Anderson gets off. Mira exhales. I'm going to die. I lean closer. Not until after tonight, I murmur. I'm taking you to dinner. She blinks hard. That sounds like a date. It is. Her voice turns small and outraged. We didn't agree to labels. I'm labeling. She stares, then defeated. Okay. Later at her place. Takeout on the couch. Home. Mira is softer. Halfway through, she sets chopsticks down, stares at her lap. Anon. Yeah? I'm scared this will ruin work, or ruin us. I reach for her hand. She lets me. It won't ruin us, I say. We're careful. She nods, eyes shiny, then says like it hurts. I've never been like this with anyone. Me neither. She looks up. I like you, not just physically. Chest tight. I like you too. She exhales like she's been holding that sentence for days, leans in, kisses slow and tender, pulls back, forehead to mine, tiny voice like disbelief. How did this happen? Smile soft. Coffee machine conspiracy. Quiet laugh. Then the request that matters. Okay, but don't go away. Squeeze her hand. I won't. For the first time, office quiet and private bright feel like the same story. Friday. The day feels different before anything even happens. We barely text, just essentials. But every time I see her across the office, my chest settles like it finally has a place. 8:17. She's at the coffee machine again. Same time, same calm face. Except her eyes soften when she sees me. Morning. Morning. She holds up a tea bag. I nod. Good choice. Her mouth twitches. Then her fingers brush my sleeve, reaching for sugar. It's nothing. It's everything. Because she doesn't flinch. She just does it. Like she's allowed. After work, we don't pretend. We leave together. Not holding hands in the lobby. She's not there yet. But close enough it's obvious we're a unit. Outside air is cold and clean. She tucks hands in coat pockets. Can we talk? Yeah. We walk with no destination, just movement. She stares at the sidewalk. I keep thinking this is too much, she admits. We're quiet people. We don't do intense. I look at her. We are quiet. We're not empty. She swallows. I'm scared I'll mess it up, that you'll wake up and realize I'm boring. I stop. She stops too. Turn to her fully. You're not boring, I say. You're calm, sharp, funny when you feel safe enough. Her eyes go glassy, and then I add the truth anyway. And when you kiss me, you're not quiet at all. She goes pink. Anon, I'm serious. I like all of it. Breath hitches. Then, I want to be brave. I nod. You already are. Back at her place, she makes tea. Not as an excuse this time, just because she's home. We sit on the couch, shoulders touching. She stares into her cup for a while, then, almost embarrassed, I like you so much it scares me. I look at her. Same. Tiny laugh from her, half relief, half disbelief. Then she leans in, kisses slow and careful, forehead to mine. Okay, she whispers. Okay? She nods. I want this. Not just the kissing, not just the nights. I want us. Chest tight in a warm way. I take her hand. Then we do it, I say. We go slow, we protect it, we don't perform, we just keep choosing. Her eyes shine. Promise? I promise. She exhales, curls into my side, sleepy and trusting. I can't believe the coffee machine did this. I smile into her hair. It was bleeding. She laughs, quiet and warm, kisses my jaw. We're not cold, she says. We're just private. I kiss her forehead. Yeah, and I'm glad it's you. Her fingers lace with mine, and for once, the silence isn't something we survive. It's something we share. That feeling when quiet people finally stop holding back.
Eight 17, same dying machine, same bad coffee, same grey routine. You stood 2 steps from the rest of the room, like silence fit you better than perfume. Air is green, half a cup, tiny tragedy. You looked at me and said it's bleeding casually. I laughed too fast, you reached for tea, and somehow that felt like the start of me. Sticky notes of midnight light, too quiet, heart staying late at night. You said don't forget to breathe, like you already noticed everything in me. At 8:17, the whole room disappeared. Just me and you, and the things we never said out loud for years. You were never cold, just careful with your light. And I was never distant, just afraid of getting it right. Now your hand in mine feels like truth, truth I can't unsee. Funny how a broken coffee machine made of you and me. Printer jam, shoulder spark, elevator air. You said the dark feels different when somebody's there. Your voice got small when you said you felt safe, and I swear my whole heart changed shape. A conference room beat, whiteboard blank. You lied just to see me, and honestly, thank God for the nerves and the shaking breath, for the way your name sounds right in my chest. You said I wanna kiss you like a wrist, like something fragile on the edge of bliss. And I said only if you're sure. You said I'm never sure, but this I know. At 8:17, the whole room disappeared. Just me and you, and the things we never said out loud for years. You were never cold, just careful with your light. And I was never distant, just afraid of getting it right. Now your hand in mine feels like truth I can't unsee. Funny how a broken coffee machine made of you and me. We're not loud, we're not fire in the street. We're the hell breath before two heartbeats meet. We're not cold, we just don't perform. We only open up where it feels warm. At 8:17, I stopped surviving days. Stop calling this a feeling I could think or work away. You said don't go away, and I said I won't leave. Now your silence feels like the safest place I've ever been. We were never empty, just private when we dreamed. Funny how a broken coffee machine made a